close to the premiere. How are you doing right now as we're hours away from it launching?
A little tired. It's been a crazy week. I had a Chappie movie premiere in New York last week, so I was just came from that and doing publicity for both projects. So, but excited. It's really cool to see everybody again, old castmates. We spent a lot of time together. So that's actually been my sort of favorite part so far, is just connecting with everybody.
Absolutely. I mean, he has such a hard time going on. He starts off the season losing his partner. He's got so much going on. What can you tease about his arc in season 1 without being, I imagine, being too spoilery?
Well, I mean, we definitely are going somewhere with season 1 with the story. You get to unfold it slower in TV. A big deal for him is whether he's going to fly again, and he certainly is. The key to that is Wolf is the character that Eddie is on. Yeah. Eddie's not here tonight, unfortunately, but I had a great time with Eddie. We had a real chemistry on screen, and yeah, I think it's going to be, I really don't want to give away anything, but it's an interesting character. There's a lot to him. There's more than meets the eye in the beginning. As you get to know him, he sort of unravels a bit, and you see more layers of his personality and aspects of the guy.
Well, he has a very complex relationship both with Wolf and with Royale.
Yes.
What can you kind of tease about their history and potentially their future?
Well, I think there's some kind of traditional things, like between Walker and Royale. You have the classic kind of best friends that became sort of arch enemies, that you often see in superheroes. But this is a little different in that one of them doesn't have any powers at all anymore. So that's a very different take, on something that you have kind of seen before. So it really messes with the dynamic a lot. Where really back in the day, Walker was the one that was getting more of the attention and more power. So it's very difficult for him to swallow some of the stuff with Royale. And with the Wolf character, there's a lot of very, very complicated history. These powers kids, when my character was younger, when Royale was younger, and they start to develop powers in this world that we're in, powers are very prevalent, and there's a lot of people with different levels of power. Some guys can just levitate 3 feet off the ground, and that's all they can do. And so they all kind of look for some sort of mentor. And in our generation, there was this guy, Wolf, that was the most powerful of the superheroes, and kind of, if you were one of the guys that had real powers, as opposed to just, levitating or doing a little magic trick with some fire coming out of your mouth or something, which some of these guys have. Wolf was the guy who helped them and kind of mentored them and helped them sort of adjust to their new lives, and then things went horribly wrong.